Good morning, kindergarten. It is Mrs. Merritt. Today we're going to do Module 4, Lesson 3. And for today's lesson, you're going to need something to write with and something to write on. Our objective is I can represent composition stories with drawings using number bonds. So today we're going to listen to some stories and be able to draw a picture and a number bond to represent our story. So we're going to do this lesson in 3 parts. We're going to do an I do, where I show you. We're going to do a we do, where we do it together. And then we're going to do a you do, where you do it, and then we check our work. Okay, so I want you to listen to my story, and then I'm going to explain why I'm doing what I'm doing. You're just going to watch for this one, okay? Chris had 3 baseball cards. Use the cubes to show the cards. So, come over here. I'm going to grab 3 baseball cards. Sorry, 1 second, guys. There we go. We just need to make this. 1 second, I'm sorry. So he had 3 baseball cards. 1, 2, 3. Catherine had 2 baseball cards. So he had 3 and she had 1, 2. Now we need to show our whole. So I'm going to put these, it says show our whole, so I can assume that these are our 2 parts. We have Chris's cards and Catherine's cards. We have 1, 2, 3 for Chris, and 1, 2 for Catherine. Now, to figure out my whole, I add my 2 parts together. So look at, I'm going to count these numbers all together. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my whole is 5. So how many cubes am I going to put over here in my whole? 5. And I know my whole is here because look at the 2 parts. Remember that those 2 special paths? They go to my whole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what my story would look like with pictures. So it would be a number story. Now, I could do it with numbers as well. And that's what we're going to work up to. So today, we're going to start figuring out how to put those numbers into our number bond instead of our pictures. Okay? Now it's your turn. Together, we are going to listen to the story and create a number bond. So, you will need to draw a number bond on your piece of paper. Draw 1 circle, 2 circles, the 2 special paths, and 1 circle to connect them. When you're finished, unpause me. Okay, so we have to imagine this story. 2 squirrels were playing in the park. 2 more squirrels came to join them. So, we just heard our 2 parts. We need to draw squares to show the squirrels. So we had 2 squirrels as one of our parts. Okay, 1, 2. And I want you to do the same thing on your paper for me, okay? Does anyone remember how many more squirrels came to join them? 2 more. Very good. So that's my other part. So we're going to go 1, 2. Now we have to figure out our whole. Okay? 1 minute. So to figure out our whole, what do we do with our 2 parts? We add them together. So here we go. I'm going to count, and I would like you to count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many squirrels do we have all together or in whole? We have 4. So how many squares will I draw over here? 4. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 squirrels all together. My 2 parts make my whole. Nice job. Now I want to challenge you. I want to see if you can write the numbers in this number bond story. So here's how we do it. This is our we do, so we're gonna work together on this. How many squares do I have up here? I have 1, 2. So I'm gonna write a 2 here. How many squares do I have down here? 1, 2. Very nice job. So we have 2 and 2. Those are our 2 what? Parts or whole? Our 2 parts. And then how many do we have as a whole? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. See? You guys did it. You guys started writing numbers in your number bonds. That's great. You went above and beyond for this problem. Okay, now this is the one you're going to do on your own. Okay? We did an I do. You watched me do it. We did a we do where we did it together. And now you're going to do it. So here's how this is going to work. I'm going to read you the question. Then we're going to walk through it step by step and see if we got the same answers, okay? John read 3 books in 1 night. Wow. Show his books. Go ahead, pause me and show his books. You'll need a new number bond, but John read 3 books in 1 night. Show his books. The next night, he read 2 more. Go ahead and show his new books. How many books did John read? Okay. Go ahead. You can draw books. You can draw rectangles, squares, however you want to do it. Go ahead and draw them first, and then we'll do the numbers part of the number bond, okay? So draw your picture. Remember, he drew 3 books 1 night, 2 books another night, and we need to figure out how many books he read altogether. Pause me and unpause me when you're ready. Great job. So let's see what we got. John read 3 books 1 night. So I'm going to put 3 in one of my parts because that was just one of the nights he read 3 books. 1, 2, 3. So you could have 3 shapes, 3 books, anything to show 3. Then he read 2 more the next night. So 1, 2. And to figure out how many he read all together, or my whole, am I going to add them together or subtract? I'm going to add together. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many books do I need over in this circle in my hole? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do our pictures look the same? Great if they do. If they don't, it's okay, we're still learning. But if they don't look the same, do you see where you made your mistake? Good. That's the most important part. We can make mistakes and that's fine. We all make mistakes, but we want to recognize where we made our mistake. So I'm glad you recognized it. Number bonds are a little tricky, guys. So now we want to write the numbers in our number bond, not just our pictures, okay? So let's figure out, what would our number be for this one part? Well, let's count. 1, 2, 3. And what would our number be for this part? 1, 2. And then for our whole, what's our whole? Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job. So, you guys did an amazing job drawing pictures and then going above and beyond and writing the numbers in the number bond as well. That doesn't come until a later lesson. I'm really proud of you. So that's where we're going. We're going to start to be able to listen to a story, write the numbers in there, and without a picture, be able to figure out our whole. So this is a really great start. You have an exit ticket today. I'm looking forward to seeing what you learned, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow, kindergarten.